Going on, all? How's it going? Welcome in. Get going here. A couple of little hiccups that we're trying to work out with some coding stuff, but fun day today. We're doing some. I was trying to get this to the daytime so we could see what the hell we were doing, but we'll just do what I did last night, and we are flying the 777 freighter. This big airbird, and we're flying it into small islands in Greece to simulate relief runs and evacuations, if you're flying the passenger variants, of the Greek Islands wildfires going on right now. Just a little background, and we're gonna really quick do this. I don't have a ton of time today, but I wanted to get this one in, this stream in. We don't have a ton of time because I got to go get my daughter at 6:30 my time. So that gives me about 3.5 hours of streaming, and I think we're going to be able to get a couple of these 300 or 100-mile flights in. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the gist currently. We are sitting in Athens, Greece right now. So all inbound flights to and I'm going to butcher these names, but all inbound flights to these islands are us. What's up, Ibanez? How's it going, man? All inbound flights to these islands are flying in cargo, and then we're flying out passengers if we were to take an airliner out. And I'm going to bring up the thing that they're doing. This is a virtual event for the new Aeroconomy. What's up, Big Rig? How's it going, man? Come in. So the new event, or the event is, if I can find my damn web overlay, here we go. The event is it's a world relief Greek Islands. What the hell is happening right now? Interesting. What I wanted to do. Why am I stuck on? No. Reset. Get rid of this. What's happening right now? So, anyway, it's an FS Hub event. What's up, Maddie? How's it going? So we're doing this Greek Islands again with this. Get rid of that. Cool. Still zooming. Still zooming. Why are we zooming? So it's Greek Islands Wildfires 2025, and it's part of the event, or this is a world event that they're using to test Aeroconomy. Aeroconomy is a platform that FS Hub is in construction with. So it's right here at the top here. We've already registered Wolf Air to be a part of it. This is my personal bank balance because I've flown a few of these missions already, and they are very lucrative, and they're trying to stress test their new program. So Aeroconomy also has its own app available to premium members currently. And I'm going to give a very quick... why is this stuck? I have no idea why that would be stuck like that. Why it's like zooming in and out like that when I roll my mouse wheel. I don't understand the I didn't even know that was a thing, first of all. And then now it's stuck there and I can't get rid of it. Anyway, and it's for every single page. So anyway, it's a Greek Islands thing. I flew three missions there yesterday. It's opening up a brand new tab. It makes me feel like my key is stuck or something. There we go. I think I had a key stuck. Yeah, so I did 3 missions yesterday. I flew from Greece into one of the smaller islands in the 777, and I landed horribly. And then I did a 737 MAX out from one of the islands and out over to Athens. And then I also did 2 from Greece, from Athens into where we're going right now. Control zooms in and out. Maybe try hitting the control buttons. Thanks, Evan. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. It was definitely stuck, but there was nothing sitting on it. What's going on with that? But anyway, so yeah, we did 2 of these, and we're going to do another one of those now. These were paying very well, and then you'll see in here when Aeroconomy does release, you get the little Aeroconomy the Aeroconomy tag, and then there's actually already in personal achievements, there's actually already a the contractor where you have Aeroconomy flights that's it's already in here. Just a cool couple things, and then this is the Aeroconomy setup right now. You could fly all of these missions with all sorts of different things. You could pick only 320 Neo flights, and it's going to give you 320 Neo flights. You can go and pick everything that you want and rotate through here. And these are available to, right now, it's premium members of FS Hub. So basically anybody who went premium to either support their to either support FS Hub because you believe in it, or if you went premium because you have to be a premium owner to own a virtual airline on FS Hub, this is available to you. Now, we're catching the last, this goes to midnight Zulu time, so we're catching the last of these flights. So I hope to get 2 or 3 in, and like I said, I made yesterday a tremendous amount of money flying cargo in the 777. The larger the plane you fly, the more stuff you can bring in, the more money they pay you as a contract. So I did one flight. I believe this was in a 737 MAX, if I remember right. And basically, it's kind of a, it's a government contract. I flew this up from Mexico to Andrews Air Force Base in D.C. By the way, did you guys know at D.C. At Andrews Air Force Base in D.C. there's actually a presidential motorcade in Air Force One sitting on the ramp over there. I took a couple of pictures. I gotta get it. I'll pull them up here real fast. But hang on a second. Let's pull this out of the way, and then I'll find these pictures real quick, and then we'll. My rig is running really slow today, slower than normal too. Yeah, I had no idea that Air Force One was sitting on the ramp with a motorcade in at Andrews Air Force Base. Kind of cool. I kind of happened upon it. I had no idea. Let's see what we find here. I definitely took a couple of pictures. There we go. This is Air Force One. I parked here. It was a government contract run. Air Force One with a presidential motorcade. And I don't know if this is part of DCA landmarks or what it is, but or if it's actually in the sim, but it's pretty cool. I just kind of stumbled upon this, and it was pretty neat. I had no idea. I didn't know if that was the DCA landmarks pack that I bought, or if that was something else. But so that's there, which is pretty cool. All right, I think we got a stable stream here. Just, and again, world event payouts, and then, so like I said, they're doing this world event right now. We're gonna keep an eye on our logbook and everything, and opened up a whole bunch of extra tabs here that I didn't want. And Greek Island Wildfires, here's a whole wiki page about it, and what you're getting paid for, what you're not, and then the World Relief Fund. Basically, they divvied up $5 million across all of the people on FS Hub. They blew through $5 million in about 6 hours, and then added 8 million more, and then this is where we're at. So 464 total flights. I've done 4 or 5 of them. Tons of cargo delivered. 120,000 passengers have been taken out on airliners. That's crazy. On various airliners, because the largest airliners are only, what, 300-400 people apiece. And I did see, when I landed at one of these things, I did see an A380 parked at this rinky-dink airport that we're going to, actually. There was me and an A380 there. And I will say that the airport that we're going to right now, there is zero business that a 777 should be landing there. But I did it twice yesterday with 114 and 150 and was able to stop. So we're going to do it again on stream, and it's probably going to be a disaster, but you guys know me. So that's what we're rolling with. So we're going to get going. I'm going to fire this thing up. I've actually haven't been in the 777 other than yesterday for it had been a long time, and it felt pretty good to get back in it and get it going again. So I do want to bring this thing back to the streams as well. So hope everybody's well. Happy weekend, by the way. Joe, are you streaming today? I thought you said you were streaming today. I didn't even get a chance. I've been running there is definitely a stuck key here. What is happening? My keyboard is going nuts. What is happening right now? This button? This is great. This is a... Let's get this virtual stream deck up. Oh, that's what it was. I had a stuck key on my stream deck. Wonder why that was. Wow. This control and that symbol right there, control and that symbol, is my. Or if that got toggled to a. Yeah, control and the mouse wheel will zoom, but I had this virtual stream deck thing. It was squared away. It was I have control and the tilde. Control and the tilde is my hotkey to bring up my virtual stream deck, and for some reason it was stuck. So either way, let's get rid of the go from there. Thing fired up. All righty. Okay. Battery switches on. Bus try. We're gonna have most of this stuff is all good. This is all pre-flight stuff. Battery. Here we go. ADIRU switch. We'll turn that on so the plane knows where we're at. Cabin utility can come on. APU should be on already. We're all good on all those. Emergency lights should be armed and guarded. Got the flashlight out again, Joe. Got the flashlight. Nice. What time you going, Joe? Emergency lights come on. Close that up. Get boom light on. Storm light on. Window heat can come on. Hydraulic panel is all good. Left lighting panel is good. Interior lights. Goes on down the bottom as well. Right lighting panel. Nav light is on. Go ahead, turn it on for logo light. Light. Air conditioning panel all good. And let's do our let there be light. Get our FMC squared away. Initial position. Go ahead and put our route in. Route request. What's going on, all? I'm getting ready to fire up here. LGAV to LGZA. We're in Greece. We are flying out to a very small airport in the Aegean Sea. Block fuel is set. Payload is set. You and that flashlight. That's right. I love this thing. Love it. All right. Turn. Wait. Oh. Route request. That's the one. Set the payload. Select. Route. What is going on, all? There's our route. Load it. And save it for now. This again. It is hot. Hot as hell in here. All right. Departure. We're going to go out on the... Going out on 3 right, which is great because it's right here. Going out on the Core 1. Core 1 Echo. That one. Transition. Cool. And... route. Activate that. Execute it. Come back. Legs in there. Route save again. We're arriving on runway 34 DME, VOR DME. We're going to use the DAC transition. We're going to DME teardrop, I guess, they would call it. The Era 1C with the Era transition. Execute that. Go ahead and throw all of this stuff in there. Zach is after Zat. And yo, what's going on, Raptor? Is your account banned? You shouldn't be. F-22 Raptor. Yeah, you shouldn't be banned, man. Welcome in, man. I don't think I don't know why you would be banned. I have no idea why you would be banned. I didn't ban you. I ban very few people, and I would have kind of remembered. Skystream account can't type. I don't know, man. Were you in here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll have to look. Nothing rings a bell. All right, legs are in. Got our route in. Good. Perfing it. Zero fuel weight is set. Let's go ahead and accept what the plane is telling us. That's good. Thrust limitations. This one actually, I believe we can do a takeoff too, but let's go ahead and do our performance. Yeah, I'm not able to do it right now, but I can check when able. Yep. Import from EFB. Flaps. And then calculate. Takeoff 2, cell temp 48. All right, flaps 5. CG is already in the aircraft. All we need to do is hit the button. And our takeoff weight is 556.2. Like we just got aligned. BREF 157, 157, 158, 155, 7, and 8. Pretty damn close. 7, 158, we're all there. Thrust limitation, up weights. Like we're all good. So we will take and put our legs over here. Keeps deleting all your messages. Yeah, I mean, maybe you are banned, man. Did you come in here and cause problems one day? I mean, if you did, then that's definitely a way to get banned, but I don't remember it. Yeah, I do remember somebody doing that. Those are logged under not my problem in the file of not my problem. One thing's for sure, I don't ban people for no reason. That's very, very few and far between our bans handed out, and when they are, they're usually for a pretty damn good reason. Okay, cool. Let's get going. We got the FMC squared away. Let's do our glare shield. We are sitting at 7 knot wind. UNH is 1010. Go to 1010. That's on its own, but we are in Greece, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Minimums, we gotta do Barrow, and then comes over there 100. Send this up to 800. Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on back down, guy. What are we doing? That's very possible. Hola, Busty. How are you? Welcome in. It is very possible. It's a new YouTube thing for the miners and things like that. It's very possible. I don't know anything about that, though. All right. Aero minimums 800. There we go. All right. Mode, flight directors, both on. Let's kick those on. Boom and boom. Go ahead and spin that out to, actually, make this one 10, this one 40. Short flight. Traffic on, and traffic on. Toga mode is on. Speed selectors are 158 plus 10, so 168. Modes, pre-select VNAV and LNAV. Autopilot disengage bar is good. Altitude selector, we're going to go right up to, I believe it's 24,000 feet, where we are heading initially. Come on, guy. That's all good. Brightness controls are good. Heaters are good. Clock. All right, standby instruments are all set. Landing gear is down. Auto brake selector to RTO. Speed brakes. Flaps. Go ahead and come down here and set our transponder. We're not doing ATC. We're just trying to get as many of these flights, these short flights in as possible. So we're not going to be doing much radio communication. I don't even know if there's any ATC on over in this area or not. But that will just slow us down from our primary goal of making as much money as possible in the show. All right, right side. Pre-flight checklist is all set. Hydraulic panel. Push those back there. This is where I need to start off right away. All right, let's get our who dat? The Leia 1-1. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. We're getting ready to get out of here. All right, hydraulic power. Electrical demand goes to auto. C1 and 2 electrical primary comes on. L electrical demand comes on, and then C1 and 2 air. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. Seatbelt signs are on. On. No electronics, no smoking is on. Fuel pumps. On. Beacon light can come on. Stabilizer trim. We need that set to 5. That is down there. Up on the trim. 2, 3, 4. Go. Rudder and aileron trim good. And let's go ahead and close up the doors. Get our first flight on the road. Ground ops. What's that doing? Remove the chocks. Ground vehicles, we never had any. Door management, close them. They're all closed. Arm them. Flight deck doors closed and locks. Passenger signs. Takeoff briefing is complete. We are ready to go. Prepare for pushback.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Can you guys hear that okay? When I'm looking at when I'm watching my VODs, sometimes my VODs, the sound is very, very low, so let me know.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right. Out of here. First flight on stream of the 777. Thanks, 11. I'm going to just call you 11. The 11? I don't know how to say that. Thanks for the first time chat, and thanks,
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
we're going to go ahead and have them push us back. We are on our way. It's only a 135-mile flight. Quickest flight in a 777 freighter ever. But it's, again, it's for cargo relief efforts in virtual cargo relief efforts on the islands. The letter, gotcha. 10-4.
Locking gear.
A pretty cool departure. I cannot figure out my sim is basically overtaking. My sim is overtaking the time, and I cannot figure out how to make it daytime. I cannot. Every time I put my time back to the daylight, it reverts it back. We want to go nose right, tail left, and it reverts it back, and I cannot get it to stay in the daylight. I don't know how to make that happen. I've tried it off. I have Active Sky running because I just gave up on it, and Active Sky obviously is going to take it over, but very odd. But it's going to push it back. It's going to push it back to darkness here in a second. It is not on VATSIM. I just got done saying that, Raptor. It's not on VATSIM. Yeah, see, it pushes it right back, and I can't figure out why. I didn't even have VATSIM running, and it was still doing the same thing. Are we?
Commencing push. All engines clear.
All right, let's get this. Get engine number 2 firing up here. Big bird, this thing. I'll be honest with you, Raptor. I'm getting tired of talking about it right now. You've asked me before. This is probably why you got banned in your other account. You're persistent to the point of ad nauseum. That's probably what's going on. The only reason a mod would have banned you is if I told them to. My mods act under my. And I don't even think a mod can ban. They can just time out. So if you were banned by me. And I don't ban anyone, hardly anyone. As a matter of fact, if that account was banned, it might be one of 4 on a ban list. So it was certainly something that was bannable. Actually, you know what? I think I do remember what it was. Because I believe I started a group chat with a bunch of streamers due to you.
Working brakes.
But we'll discuss that when we get in the air. Because then you went into Ropenza's chat and you did the same thing, if it's the same Sky stream. You might want to just depart. Little do people know that we streamers actually speak to each other. Our friends. Most of us. Not all.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, APU's on. We got our first engine is up. Second engine. I'm glad you came in and reminded me of this. But we'll read it out. We'll read it out.
Track disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
I think, if I remember right, you were pretending to be Mr. Compavos. Welcome in. Thank you for the 5 bits. If I remember right, you were telling everybody that you were a pilot, and then you were a pilot on a different airline, and then you were a Southwest pilot, and then you were a British Airways pilot, all within a month. And you left Southwest and became a British Airways pilot. And then you were telling a pilot in my chat, who's actually a real pilot, you were telling him how to fly and telling him that he was wrong and telling him about European flights. I remember now. This is all good. Anyway. All right, the engine is not in. Oh, get our second. We do have our flaps set. Generators will come on in a second. Auto brake is set. Flaps are set. Flight controls are good. Pushback tugs removed. Let's go ahead and get our taxi lights on. My bad. Runway turn-off lights can come on. Mr. Compavos, how you doing, man? I love it when I start, like when things jog my memory and then I remember them. All good. We got to make a right turn, then another right turn. We're going down taxiway Charlie all the way down to the end of 3 right. And we will jump on the runway and get the hell out of here. Got about a 40-minute flight. We're landing at an airport that has no business landing a 777. But we're going to try anyway. Did it 3 times yesterday. All right, both of our engines are good. Brake off, RTO on. Storm light off. Let's go. This was a hell of a lot easier to see yesterday when I didn't have these bright-ass lights in my face trying to taxi around. I did download 3 different sceneries for these Greek islands, though, that I didn't have before. That was cool. All right, we're out of here. Oh, this is a nice scenery now. All right. Skippy. Taking this all the way down to Delta, and then at Delta we will do our pre-flight, and we are gone. Yeah, this is all, I actually downloaded the Athens scenery just before the stream and installed it. This is actually pretty nice. This is a 2020 scenery, but it works pretty well. Good. Oh, where are we going? Could be on that outer taxiway, but I can't see a damn thing. Taxiway. So, like I said, this event goes on for the next, well, basically until 000 Zulu, or they run out of the remaining money that they have left over. It's about $4 million. We hope to make about another $40,000 or $50,000 for this flight, and then these things can be used for properties in Aeroconomy. They can be used for properties. They can be used for planes. They can be used for, and they have a whole bunch of stuff that that is coming up. Wow, these lights are really, not really helping a lot right now. Landing lights. Auto brake is set. Speed brakes are down. Transponders transponding. Terrain can come on. Auto throttle can be armed in a second. I think we're ready to go, guys. We are out of here. Strobe lights can come up. This airport, not such a problem. The airport we're going to, I don't know how we would get a 777 out of there if we had to. We're probably just going to respawn in that airport in a 737, or come back here and fly to a different island in a 777. 777 is probably my most lucrative aircraft so far in this using this event right now. Go to checklists. All these. Normal menu before takeoff. Flaps are set. Flight instrument. Good. Before taxi. We did the recall. We did all that. Yeah, we're all good there. Menu. Takeoff is good. Before yeah. We're all good. Let's go. Yeah, no sweat, Ivanus. No sweat at all. All right, throttle up. Auto throttle on.
Airspeed's alive.
Let's go. You're back just in time. V1. Rotot. Up.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears up. See you later. Bye, Athens. We'll be back. Man, I wish this was in the daytime. Found you on the tube. All right, Big Rig. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I think you're like number 4650 on YouTube. Autopilot on. About 2,000 feet. Accelerating. Flaps 1. Nice. Goes off. Go ahead. Runway turn-off lights can come off. Taxi light can come off. Strobe stays on. Flaps are all clean. We are out. Making money. Well, just for, Joe, do you know why I cannot reset my time? Like, it will not stay daylight no matter what. Do you have any idea? No, I use, letter. I use, this is my setup. Stand by. I actually made a button just for this question, my friend. Just for this question. Flight controls are a Thrustmaster Warthog stick, and I also use a Cytec rudder pedals as well. What I have. Xbox controller is only for the drone camera. I made that just for that. I do have Active Sky on, but when I tried to do it before, I did not have Active Sky on at all, and it was off. I hadn't run it my entire, I hadn't run it at all, and it was shutting it back. Like, Active Sky is on right now, but before it was not. So weird, man. Like, it's like the sim. I can't fly in the daytime. It won't let me fly in the daytime. 6,000, I believe 8,000 is transition altitude. I've flown about 6 flights in this this area. This is my 3rd flight into this particular airport. Nothing else should be changing that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but I don't know what. The only thing I can think of is maybe that there's an Active Sky going on in the task manager or something. That I'm not sure of, but let me. I'm gonna shut Active Sky down, and if we need to, we'll just make it. We'll turn it back on, but. I don't know, like, all the other things would be, I have Landing Rate Manager on, I have Join FS 2024 on. Oh, Joe, I don't know if you know this. There's a new Join FS for 2024 off of FS Hub. You might want to take a look at it. It seems to run a lot more smooth. I was getting jumpy performance with the last one. So did they change something on Active Sky? Because I usually fly with it all the time, and you can change the time. And I tried to change the time in Active Sky too, and the sim kept reverting it back to darkness. I don't know. Like, that was the weird, the whole thing. Like, I'm really not sure. I'm looking at anything that would be like third party wise. I have Eleftherios on, I have Landing Rate Manager on, I have Join FS on, and maybe the Join FS network being on the Planet FS Hub network. Maybe that changes the time. Makes you, forces you to be on real time, maybe. All right, so Active Sky is off. Now watch this. I had this problem before too. So I'll even change this to a preset, scattered clouds preset. Too much. We'll go a few clouds. And it's off of real time. Custom. Few clouds. Active Sky is off of it's off right now. Whoop, right back. and it sets it back to active sky preset, I think. But I don't have active sky on. It's so weird. Let's try changing this there. We'll go live weather and then backdate it and see if that changes anything. Whoa, we are all over the map here in the terms of altitude and altimeters here. Probably, yeah, right back to night. I'm probably gonna drop about 6,000 feet now. It's so weird. We got to start getting ourselves configured for landing. Again, it's only a 130 some mile flight. Right now there is 4.5, almost $4.6 million left in the relief fund balance, and we have another. Everybody's got another. It's 1930 Zulu right now, so there's another what, 4 hours? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 4.5 hours. So. All right, I'm gonna open active sky back up because we're not able to. If it's got to be real time, we might as well fly real time, with active sky. It does matter. So yeah, when you come in here, like even when I come in here, into weather control, you can go switch to custom weather. Is it one of the, is it like this? Like switch to historical weather, and if I backdate this, what's up, studio? Have I joined a multiplayer group in the past? I don't think so. So this is downloading all of the things for me, for it being... This would be 10 o'clock in the morning. Wait. What's up? I'm game. I'm listening. I am in SU3, yeah. Not much, man. I'm just kind of chilling on Twitch as well. Oh, it is a known bug. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's not gonna matter what the hell I do then. Okay, very good. Yeah, I literally the last 2 streams, maybe 3, I've been in the I've been on the SU2 beta or 3 beta. We are not far away now. We have we hit ATR for 80 miles, a bit further than I thought. But yeah, we're not far at all. This this whole flight I think was 38 minutes. Well, we are going from Athens to the name of it. Athens, Greece to Solomos, an island. The city is Zakynthos in Greece, and it's a medium-sized airport. and we are running Aeroconomy flights. We're running Aeroconomy flights in the for the Aeroconomy world event that they're doing. Because we're premier members. I'm a premier member. Wildfire Aviation gets a crack at a head start on making some money in Aeroconomy. That's what we got going on. What's up, Sconce? European flying today, Sconce. 777. Trying to get my legs back in for the A350 that you gifted me. I'm trying to get my heavy legs on. I flew this thing for the first time yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. First landing, not so good. The other two were great. And I'll be hoping to A350 here this week, so. What's going on with you? How was work? You guys, Pontiac, you and Pontiac, I was trying to jump in with you guys this morning, but it was welcome to your corner of the planet. Yeah, we're landing in some pretty sketch areas to replicate like cargo missions into wildland fire area down in the Greek Islands. What the world event. We're not on VATSIM, no ATC. We're just trying to make money in Aeroconomy currently. Again, there's another $4.8 million. Did they bump that up? I thought it was 4.5. Yeah, no, they didn't bump it up. I have two open. And yeah, we have made 97.5, almost 97.6, 97,600 some dollars in this world event, and then all of this money is going to be used for we can buy buildings and there's if you buy hotels, your tourism gets attracted to your area. We are set up with Wildfire Aviation. We're set up in Nashville as our world hub, and we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff in the Nashville area. I think we're going to pick hubs in Seattle, LaGuardia, Boston, maybe Miami, and then we're going to pick some overseas stuff too. So work was good, nothing exciting to and fro. That's good, man. Oh, hello, Hawks girl. We're doing sketch landings today. Not that I don't do that anyway. It was a blast with Pontiac. We had some skill issues getting multiplayer to work properly. Model matching sucks with third-party add-ons, so we were limited to default aircraft. Did you guys try maybe Did you try Visa? I mean, I can't imagine that you guys were flying into any busy areas. Did you try VATSIM with their model matching? They do pretty good with third party, no? Welcome in all. We are only an hour into the stream and we're already halfway through our first flight, including setup. It's amazing. I actually couldn't believe how fast it was to jump into this plane and get it set up. It was actually very pretty easy. The first flight not so good, but the second flight I had it and it was pretty easy. I'm happy. I was happy with VATSIM. Pontiac fears VATSIM. I got you. Yeah, but it's not like you were really talking to anybody. You were just kind of doing your own thing out in the middle of nowhere, no? Or were there controllers around? I can't change a damn time, Hawks girl. Well, we're flying in Greece, but we can't see it. Might as well be flying in LA for crying out loud. Yeah, no, wait. Give it a second. Don't rush me. And we're going to make this a hard 5,000 at 220. We'll make this a hard 3. That's, there it goes. Told you. Controllers around, no controllers around, a little bit of traffic and some other folks trying out Scardu, famous approach. We just used multiplayer and Discord. Gotcha. Audio is stuttering? Really? Where in Greece are we landing? I flew to a few islands there in real life. We're landing in LGZA, Solomos. ZTH is the, looks like it. I don't know how to say those. But the city is Zakynthos. And then there's... yeah, so Zakynthos is the one we're heading to now. We just left Athens. It's hot as hell in here today for some reason. It's really not that hot outside either. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this down to 19. Yeah, it's the island is I can't even read the island because on Street Map it's all in Greek and I don't even know what the hell these numbers sound like. But it's LGZA is where we're going. Dionysios, Solomos. But pretty cool approach. I just wish it was daylight. Stop a descent in 20 miles. Doing a little teardrop DME approach. DOR. $2,200 is the bottom altitude. It's Greek to you. Wanted to say I don't think you could fit 77s onto some of those airports. Oh no, you can't. No, this is pretty Lone Wolf. What's up, man? Welcome in. No, this is a pretty sketch. This is pretty sketch. I'm pretty much. It's pretty sketch. Here's the great thing about Sims: you can try all the crap that you know that you. Yeah, exactly right. What's going on, Big Rig? How you doing, man? We can get rid of this checklist thing. Nobody needs it. Where are you flying today, studio? Yeah, you would have been proud, Sconce. I actually took a, I'm all for questionable approaches, says the real pilot. That you are. Keep an eye on the time. I gotta go get my daughter in I'll have to be out of here in about 2 hours. So we probably will get this flight done and maybe one more. And I gotta jet. What I did there? Getting ready to do some APL flights. Nice, man. Yeah, there's a slight chance that I could be back tonight to do one APL flight when I get back. Probably after dinner. I might do my first Delta. I still have not flown my first Delta flight yet. We have a 737 MAX Delta from RSW in Florida up to Cincinnati. So, and then the second flight is a flight from Cincinnati to Vegas, and then we start working through our schedules. This is the way. We should be starting down here shortly. I actually hand flew this approach last night. It actually felt pretty good. We are going to be using lots of auto brake. The runway is only, I think, 7,000 feet long. I did take off in the MAX last night on a runway that the MAX was telling me, no, we really shouldn't be doing this. I don't even know how we got here, and we made it work. So I tweaked some things and took off flaps 15, and we got out. But yeah, some real sketch stuff. Got a lot of short hauls on your schedule for the week for American Airlines. Nice, Big Rig. Oh, you're with American. I ended up going over with Delta. Just the last stream, I left United and went with Delta, and they fly the 350s, the Wisconsin Chat, Toga and Flaps 15. Yep, that's it. As you said, I firewalled it and we got out of there. But with 178 souls and I think 4,000 pounds of cargo, it was certainly the plane had no idea why we were there, and but we made it work. So maybe that's why it didn't grab it. Let me try this for the first time, because I have not. On this plane, it's all put in for you. Well, maybe not. I don't. Approach. Flaps 30 speed. It's going to be 145. Yeah. You're becoming a real 737 Wrangler. I don't know about that. My first landing on this in this thing at the airport, not this airport, but the one we're probably going to fly to next. It was I landed before the airport in the dirt and then skipped onto the runway, and actually the landing looked like it was pretty good, but I couldn't delete the 617 initial touchdown before the runway. It's pretty bad. But it was the first time I had flown this thing since I flew it on stream, so it was would have been worse. All right, let's zoom in here. Zach and Zach are real close here, and then we're flying out. We're actually flying right over the airport that we're landing on right now. That's the airport right there. Real sketch airport that we're going to be landing on there. Just tell maintenance the FMC is broken and it spits out strange numbers. Right? Does that work? So we're on our final. Actually, that's not the airport that we're landing at. I don't know what the hell I was looking at. That's the runway. That's actually the one that I landed at when I skipped onto the runway. That's what that was, because that's one of the other airports that's in this event. So we're landing here. We come in, come back around, and then come in and land. That's they'll probably know if the gear is bent. Yeah. Probably. World Relief Fund is now down to $4.4 million. We're gonna get another. We got about 100 and change of this. You know, I'm actually pretty excited that I was able to get as much as I did. Know why that was bad. What is going on all? the arrival leg here. So about 10,000 feet. We're over coming over some mountains, and then we go over the water here. But we're actually coming in, and I believe our airport is like right in here. So we come in and then go out and then back. That's what I think we're gonna do anyway. Is it good that the pilot knows where APU is running, man? Terrible. Real rookie stuff. All right, landing lights on. Oh, I guess they were on the whole damn time. Go runway turn-off lights on. Those on. Thought I shut them off, but must not have. Let's see at 170, 211, 220. We're actually doing back 6. That's a go around above 5,000, 220 at 3. All right, doing all right. Our runway is like right over here. Looks really cool, the outside shot with the lights on. Yeah, this I love this bird. Cannot wait for the new rig, man. Although sim performance right now is not terrible, but we'll see what happens. We're landing at a 20. I think this one's a 2020 scenery that I just installed, so it's could give us a little bit of plus as we land. But I had pretty good performance yesterday while not streaming too, so we'll see. Hopefully it all works out. All right, let's go back to standard altimeter, or our local altimeter. Altimeter's 1009. Tighten it down here. Ready to upgrade, but you gotta wait until you get moved to, you're ready to upgrade, but we'll have to wait until you get moved to Tallahassee. Move to Tallahassee if you get the promotion. Nice, man. Are you, you're moving to Florida? The sim is behaving today, just finished a flight in the Citation X. Nice. Our runway is right down there. The scenery's looking good. Actually, much better than it did when I landed yesterday. You live in Pensacola. Oh, okay. Weren't you talking about Tennessee last night with Joe? Big Rigger, was that somebody else? Because we're in Tennessee. Well, I'm there part-time. My wife is. Oh, Tallahassee. Maybe then. Yeah, all right. Different T word with a bunch of letters. I see what you mean with sketch. He might have read it wrong. Maybe he did. I could have swore he said Tennessee. He says, I see what you mean by being sketch. I'm telling you. Yeah, LGZA is what it is on Navigraph. Sconce, if you want to take a look at the chart. The runway length is 7,310 feet. So 7,310 feet, 2,200 meters. So it's going to be, yeah. It's a relief flight, man. You gotta land in some sketchy areas, I guess, in relief flights. I don't know. All right, let's get start to get configured. We're going to start our turns here shortly. We can drop our flaps. 165 is 1. We're going to go ahead and go down to 5. Let this bird slow down a little. We're getting paid well for these, though. Max manual. Oh, yeah. We'll be dropping down to 220 here very shortly. That one right there will drop down to 220. And then... 211 when we come back around. And I'll probably take over from... first flight, doing some ATS, then later RDU to EWR. Oh, nice. I don't know the Western Islands. I fly to a couple in the East, and they're all a lot of fun to do. All short field ops, no floaties, no style points. That's cool. Island should be coming back into view here, hopefully. We are currently flaps 15, and we are just over 10 miles out. Of course, I did not do my fix. Yay. Good news is I only need to put 1 in now, and not 3. So we'll just call it 6 miles. We'll throw in, because we're much there already. Legs. Actually wanted to make this a hard There's the runway. You're down. What could happen? Flaps 15. Auto brakes will only kick in on nose wheel spin up. Go full reverse the minute you touch down, the moment your mains touch down. All right. Your ATS won't work at all, Big Rig? All right. Go ahead and slow it down early.
2500.
Speed brakes armed. Auto brakes max. Flaps 30. Got a crosswind from the left at 9. Crashes as soon as you start driving, but you haven't done everything but wipe the PC to new. Yeah, Big Rig. Busty is a ATS guru and does very, very good. It's probably a mod mismatch. Do you have mods? It's probably a mod mismatch. If I had some similar issues as well, but my aircraft. Let's see if we can get this thing down. Nobody ever wants to hear a pilot say that, by the way. Let's zoom this in all. get the delivery, guys. Get it. Max reverse when you touch the ground. Buckle up when the nose hits. Got it. Slide back. Here we go.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. $200, $100, $50, $30, $20, $10.
Nailed it. $265, they say. Butter. Man, I love this plane. I really enjoy flying this plane a lot. Welcome to whatever Greek island this is, but I can't say it, so we're here. Got a new the new scenery for it, or it's a flightsim.to free scenery, and it looks a hell of a lot better than the stock scenery for sure. And let's go ahead and kill our nose lights here. And we should have just gotten paid handsomely for that arrival. Let's go ahead and auto brake can come off. Hang on a second here. Let me catch up with chat. No mods. It does it with no mods. All mods. Truckers, MP, Convoy. Damn. You have a OneDrive syncing to your documents folder. Bada! The drive is off. Check the logs. Very good. All right, let's taxi in here. We can shut off engine number 1. Let's get our APU on. Had it pretty much the entire flight here. And we are going to pull up with our load of relief supplies, and we'll have them unload us. It's a nice little scenery. Flightsim.to, guys. I did download Athens. I downloaded this one, and there's one other one that I not believe 757s are supposed to be here, though. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Ground power can come on. APU can now come off. Nice. Come on, guy. There we go. All right, strobes off, taxi lights off, off. Storm light can come on. Dionysius? Dionysius. Thank you, Scots. All right, let's have them unload these cargo. Unload the cargo.
This parking is too small for your aircraft. The boarding requested.
Why not? Agent can do it. I don't know. Maybe they do park here. Look at that parking, though. That was no marshaller or anything. All right, we're offloading the wildfire supplies. Let's see how much we made. Our personal banking balance went from $97.5 to $122.5. We made $27,700. We got dinged $27.70 because we were... I don't know why you get a subcontractor withdrawal. I don't know if money from there, from the 27.7 goes to Wolf Air immediately. Not really 100% sure on that, but yeah, not quite sure. So let's pull this up so you guys can see. The program is really new. Aeroconomy. It's not even out for anybody other than premium members right now. So we flew in. We got that landing was on point. Had plenty of margin. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, 280, 265. My last two were 114, 188. We got an Aeroconomy. We were late. Wolf Air Aviation. The airline. We were late coming in, and then but when we come over here to our Aeroconomy dashboard, our money was just deducted out of here. So yeah, we were one of these flights that just came in with cargo that was just delivered, and then there's $4.3 million for the next couple of hours until this Zulu clock gets to midnight. Basically. That's what we're kind of messing with right now. I want to do one more cargo flight, I think, and then if we have time, we will do one more cargo flight, and if we have time, we'll do a 737 MAX flight, or maybe even jump into the A350 and see if we can get out of here and out of one of these small airports. But appreciate it, Scots. I enjoy this aircraft a lot. I do need to fly it a lot more than what I do right now, but unfortunately, Delta does not fly them, and it's a cargo, so I got to kind of pick whether I'm going to fly cargo or whether I'm going to fly, passengers and go to the airports on VATSIM and all the things. So. Let's take a look at Eleftherios. Yeah, I actually didn't do too bad, I don't believe. Came out, did our crossover, and like I said, our this airport right here is another one of the airports that's one of them I landed at yesterday. This one I believe I skipped in. It was not pretty. I skipped in. I hit the dirt and then landed. I can show you here in a second. Yeah, and then we came in, overflew the airport. That's when Scott said, "Yep, this is indeed sketch." And then we came back around, and I pretty much took over. I think I took over like right around here, maybe in here. And landed probably before the... Yeah, I landed before the target zone, but you kind of need to when the runway is only 7,000 feet long. And we got 249, 1.12 Gs. Yesterday, my first one, I stopped here, and then the second one, I literally stopped right there. So it was got a little spicier. This one here, let's take a look. We pretty much the same route. I had an internet outage, but I didn't lose the SIM, so I put myself in a hold over ZAT until my internet came back, and then I finished the approach. I exited the hold, came back around, and this was all hand vectoring out here. There's terrain out here, so I went heading vectors out here, and then I came back around and landed. But this one was real sketch. I landed on the markers down the runway, but I took every single bit of right here is where I stopped, and then I came around, turned around. Yeah. Sconce, the differential braking works on this one. I know I was turning this thing on a dime, holding down the left brake and then spinning it, and I spun this thing around on the pretty much on center line. So the differential braking on this one is working. And then this one I think was the first one that I did in the 757. No, not the first one I did. We came in, same approach, and then I hand flew this. This might have been the one that that was a 108. That was the better landing that I had. Where's the one that was completely whacked? 148, 591. It was this one here. It was to the other airport. Climbed out. It did not follow my flight path at all. I messed it all up, and then I came in here, vectored myself around, and then came in, and this one was bad. Like, I landed in the field before the airport at 591. The farmer is pissed. There's 777 tires all the way through his field. He lost a lot of olives, and then I came over here and skipped and landed respectfully at just before the runway at 168. But we'll just see. If I just do this, then it looks really good. Let me zoom out so you can't see the markers. And then we'll do this. Yeah, so see, look at this, 168. We're good. You know, it's not bad at all. At Araxos is where we landed here. And then I took a the 737 flight. Where was that one? That one's here. And we flew, this is the sketch one that I was telling you about before, out of Chios, which is the other airport that I have the scenery for, that's on flightsim.to. And we were able to get out of here with passengers. We left here and then flew to Athens. Again, sketch as hell. I don't even know how long this runway is, to be honest with you. But it was not long enough. It did not feel long enough at all. But we did get out, and then we flew over to Athens. I think we landed hard-ish. No, 148, not terrible. Yeah, we flew in this way. I took overhand flying around right around there, then landed at Athens over here. So, not terrible. All right, you want to do another? We'll do another 777 flight. Maybe we'll fly over to see if we can land in. Because we do have that other scenery. Maybe we'll go over there. So. Got about, yeah, I think we can squeeze one more in. All right, let's go back to, we're going to go back to Athens. We're going to end the flight here, and we'll just spawn into a brand new 777 and in Athens. And we'll fly up to, I believe, Chios? I believe it is on... AV... Oh. On in the same spot, and this will probably be our last flight of the this event. Most likely going to be the case. Did I ever turn active sky back on? I don't think I did. No, I did. See if we need to be repositioned at the gate here.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Cool. All right, we need to generate a flight plan first. They're down to $4.3 million, 485 flights. But I am happy we've made over $100,000 in this event. Pretty damn happy about that. Let's unload this. I want to double check that our that we are gonna fly when we fly over to Chios. It's on the list. What's going on, all? World Relief Fund. Yes, it's Chios. Sorry, not Cheerios. Must be hungry. A delivery of emergency care packages in Chios, LGHI. So this is the only one that I have not flown into yet. I've done Araxos, I've done Zakynthos, and this is the only one that I have not dropped a 777 into. So I say that. LGHI is where we're going. Go ahead and get a new flight plan here in SimBrief. Wolf Air 343. LGAV is Athens. We did get our Greek flag too, guys. LGAV, and then it was. Come on, guy. What is it? LGHI. LGHI. We'll land. We'll take off on that 7 freighter, PMDG. This thing's probably going to be like, what are you doing? You can't do that. It's a 123-mile flight distance. And we'll go ahead and generate it. "31 minutes of flight time." Put our flight plan in landing rate manager. 13,000 feet is the only that's our cruise altitude. Port the flight into SimBrief. We're good. I do update Levitex over here. It's going to be like a real fun start to a new career mode series, guy. I think it's kind of cool. We're just jumping around these little short hop flights. We, right now using the Aeroconomy app and everything. I mean, we could fly long hauls right now in Aeroconomy and get paid for them, but kind of a cool little short stream start to a brand new series. Don't have it all right now. Atlanta we can kick out. Song requests are on, guys. If you're on Twitch, SSR, we'll get you exclamation SSR. We'll get you the song of your choice. We got all the things. Let's get into the plane and let's get that up. Should not take us long. Starting to get decent at it, so. All right. Flashlight on. Joe. Battery on. We're just going to go ahead and fire up the APU right now. All right, battery switch is on, nav lights are good, APU on the way up. We got to go ahead and get our 8-yard up here. Yep. Primary flight computers. We're gonna wait for the APU to get fired up here, and then we'll do our thing. Let's take a look while we're doing that. Let's take a look at the scenery. Cool to see some EU flights. Yeah, I agree. And I want to do I do want to fly this thing, like I do want to do some long hauls, FedEx long hauls or something on stream and coming into Europe. and leaving from Europe. So I kind of, I do feel that I'm one of these days when I, you know, soon I'm either going to have to join a FedEx, and I may end up just doing that side by side with a pilot's life. I might do cargo ops in Aeroconomy, and because you could take long hauls, you can take short hauls. I might end up just doing that. Pretty nice scenery. Right. For Frio, it's really good. Yeah, we gotta get going. I gotta be off of here probably by 5:30, so make sure that I can go get my daughter. All right. Get it. Request data. We're flying up this way this time. Over here, we flew over here the last time. I think we're actually on that island right there. Weight and balance we can do now. Import. Nice. Ground operations, we're going to leave that as is. Go ahead and have GSX board us. Westport, sounds good to me. All right, keep up. We're on, Stormlight on. Let's rip through this checklist quick. Battery switch is on. Cabin utility button on. APU is good. Emergency lights are up here. Armed and guarded. Window heat can all come on. Hydraulics. Storm lights. Nav light is on. Go ahead and turn our logo light on and our wing light on. All right, FMC. Let's go. In it. Route request. There's our route. LGHI is where we're heading. They're gonna be. This plane is like, huh? Nah, you can't do that, guy. Not yet. Route requesting. I need some coffee, man. It is 93 degrees outside right now. No wonder it's so damn hot here. Good tune. All right, let's go ahead and load the route. Save the route. All right. Departure. Let's see what here. Departing 3 left this time, for some reason. Because there is an ATIS there, right? Still ATIS available. ICAO is 3 left for departure. We'll do it. We'll do it. Going out on the Crow 2H. No transition. Route. Save it. Execute it. Go ahead and put our arrival in since the flight is so short. We're going to be landing on runway 1. Arriving on the Pano 1H. Panel 1H Panox transition, VFR approach. So, runway 1. Oh no, they gotta be. Wrong. Indy B, runway 1. Panel 1H. Transition is Panox. Ah, that's active. Index. Route. Perfinite. 501. That, leave him 3 left. Import 532.7. Are we loading up? Are they doing their thing out there? They are. Nice. Load them up. Relief supplies going out. I miss cargo ops. Really do. Flying them off stream yesterday. Real fuel weight, we got all that. 1, got all that. Thrust limitations. Go ahead. Import from aircraft, import weather, calculate it up. Takeoff 2, 48 cell temp. 48. Takeoffs, flaps 5. PG should be set. 6.4. Am I correct? 26, yep, pretty close. And then our weights, 152, 3, and 5. Did that not auto-populate? Oh, it's, takeoff weight's not in. 132.7. Oh, 532.7. That's why we don't have. Two, 3, and 5. Five or 7? 5. Oh, that's why we weren't initialized. I believe that's what it was. All right. 2, 153, 1. All set. Position in it, all set there. Go ahead and throw our FMC, and then we will put our don't set that over there. Legs over here. Anox 1. Everything looks good. Traffic. Traffic. Let's set our 1009. All right, clear shield. Minimums over there. Come on. Minimum is 1,100. What's up, Edward? How's it going, man? Weekend is going good. Weekend is going good. My daughter's in my daughter's in her high school like orientation type thing today, where they get together and do like walkthroughs and stuff. Her first day of high school is Monday, so we're gonna go down and see my parents tomorrow. I'm gonna go down and see my parents tomorrow, and then kind of chill and get ready for the week. She goes back. I don't have her Monday and Tuesday, so I should be here Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I get her back, and we get to run around, rigmarole, running around nonstop. She started swim last week. I was up at 4 in the morning getting her to 4:30 in the morning, getting her to swim by 6 in the morning. Then I was getting a workout in. It's a lot easier to set minimum IRL. I don't know why it sucks so much for everybody playing in the sim. Yeah, I know, right? It's the easiest way to do it I've found is the mouse wheel scroll with this. It takes forever if you're just holding on that spin button, but. All right, perimeter barrel reference is set. We're all good on that. We're gonna go ahead and put terrain on the ND. Put weather on over here. Mode control set. Flight directors on. Boop, boop. Left and right auto switches are good. 155. So it says in the checklist here, it says V2 plus 10. So that's 165. 165 is set. Pre-select LNAV and VNAV. Autopilot disengage bar is up. Altitude selector, we're going to put it all the way up to our cleared altitude. I believe I said 16,000 feet. 13,000. Oh. Put it right up to 13,000. I use the FMC and the PMDG aircraft. Oh, really? I didn't even know how to do that. RTO. Heading selector to take off heading. 03 left. The runway we're landing on is 5,000 feet long. This is not gonna be. Oh my god. 032 is our runway heading. Been a good day, a bit hot outside, that's why you're inside. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Right. Runway heading set. Altitude selector's good. Brightness controls as desired. I think we're ready to go. We have all this good. Squawking. Send that to TARA. All set. These guys done? They are done. We're out of here. Go ahead and have him prepare for pushback and departure. APU is on. You have our APU on, right? Yes. External power, I don't believe we used. They didn't have it available here. Not use it. Request. Ground connections are all good. They can remove the chocks. Ground service vehicles not needed. Doors can be armed. One more import. Calculate. Everything stayed the same. I think we're sitting pretty good. Door main cargo deck. Go ahead and clear recall that. If anything else comes. Wishing your family best. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it. Well, you do know how to do a short field landing now. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes as good as the last one. So we are going to be pushing back, and we need to go. Where are we facing? We got to go. Taxiway is. I think we might just do a. We got to go back on that taxiway. Really. Oh. We got to go. Tail left, nose right. Tail left, nose right. It is. All right, let's get going. APU, external power is off. We're gonna go nose right, tail left in a second. Electric demand to auto. C1 and C2 on, and auto. Do left electric demand, and then C. The air can go to auto. Seatbelt signs come on for the 3 people we have in the jump seats. No electronics and smoking. Fuel pumps can all come on. Center fuel pumps not needed. Beacon light can come on. Stabilizer trim set for takeoff. That is 4.75. 25, 50, 75. Stabilizer trim is set. Transponders transponding. GPU, close the doors. Good to go. We out. Second flight. No IFE on a freighter yet. They line us up on this taxiway nice. The 11, thanks again for that follow, man. I appreciate you. All right, engine number 2 coming up. Are they going to push us back the nose to the right, or are they just going to leave us be? They're going to do what they always do lately. Nah, we're just going to... You could tell us where to push you, but we're not doing that. Like, we're just going to push you where we think you should be. And if that's into the plane behind you, that's what we're going to do. Checklist not normal. I do a lot of things not normal, guy. B4 start. Flaps 5. Thank you.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Thank you. We'll go ahead and start the other engine. Just so we don't have to worry about it when we're gone. When we're out. In-flight entertainment, no? Guns. Oh man, this week really caught up with me quick. I got yesterday. I didn't even. Nice. Yesterday I couldn't even like. I was flying. I was flying doing a couple of these cargo runs, but the thought of like jumping on and being chipper and happy go. It was yeah, it's just couldn't do it. And then I was, had to cook in there, and there was a whole bunch of different things going on yesterday that was I wanted to stream, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Couldn't bring myself to hit the live button. I needed to get thumbnails and keywords for this series, the new series, if I wanted to stream this thing. But here today, we're all good. All right, we're taxiing out via Kilo Alpha to runway 3 left is where we're headed. And I believe we are ready to go. Wait. We gotta go APU off. We flew the whole damn way with the APU on this previous flight. APU off. Generators are on automatically on this bird. Auto brake is set. Flaps are set. Flight controls are good. Taxi lights can come on. Strobe not yet. Runway turn-off lights can come on. We good. Go. You should be on a little break now, right, Scots? Oh boy. Couple days off. I gotta say, with a freeware scenery, Athens and the last airport we were at was pretty nice. I hope if we get to look at what did I say it was? Chios? If we get to look at Chios, hopefully it's not in a flash as we become a lawn dart. That's what I'm really hoping for. These blue lights are really poorly placed here. I'd say that. A little whip-de-doo last night that I went off of. I went off the taxiway here because there's two taxiways, but one of them is like well lit and the other one is not. And I went through the grass. We hit the right one this time. Bravo is here. 1 Alpha. I think. Yeah, Alpha. Okay, good. Screwed this up last. I went right through the grass. There we go. Looks like more like what I should have done last night. It would be nice to have the green taxiway lights here. But sometimes you need that personal time to think and relax without having to keep conversation going. You're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong. I sit here and talk to myself, all the time. So figure if I can do these landings in the dark, I should be okay for landing this thing in the daytime. I think. A lot of A350 flights on Aeroconomy that I actually can't wait to get a hold of. I might take a few minutes tomorrow or this week. Take a few minutes and my stream Monday might be a late stream. Usually Monday is my 2-stream day, and my daughter doesn't start school until 11, so we might be doing a later stream on Monday. Usually I'm getting thumbnails and things like that done Monday morning, and I start streaming at like 11. And I'm gonna have a late go on that. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going down to my parents for a couple hours. I don't know that I'll get a stream in tomorrow night. Might be a little tight. Getting the kiddo ready for her first day of school. My Tech, what's going on? Been doing all the stuff and here in the stream. No worries, man. Welcome in. Hey, My Tech, do you have any idea why my sim time would be resetting even though I have Active Sky shut down? Why it would be? I tried to move this to the daytime and it keeps resetting it to real time, and I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is when I'm using JoinFS 2024, The only thing I can think of is because I'm on this network that it keeps resetting it to real time. But that's the only thing I can think of. Excited to see the A350 in action. So am I, Sconce. I can't wait. Oh, you do it too, Sconce? All right. Yeah, and Joe was saying that it's a... Ibanez was saying it's a known bug with SU3 beta. And I did just recently do it, but it was happening when I was not in the SU3 beta. So I don't know. Add-on changing your time. I don't know what the add-on would be, though. I mean, I'm using Aeroconomy. Aeroconomy's not even running. It must be Join FS or LRM, but yeah, completely offline. The same for me. Like it's if I'm completely offline and doing like not much at all, it does the same. It completely reverts it. I don't know. All right, a little bit further down here to the end. I'm going to park here for a second. We are going to go grab another cup of coffee, my final cup of coffee for the day, and then we will continue on this little. I think it's only a 30-minute flight, if I remember. Yeah, 30-minute flight. Pause it. Yeah, hold it. It's fine. SU3. It's an SU3 bug. I had it myself. Went back to SU2 and it stopped happening. Okay. All right. $122,000 to spend on airplanes and 122 plus what this flight is. Spend on airplanes and properties in Aeroconomy. It's gonna be good. Aeroconomy fund just dipped down to 4.2 million left. 488 flights. We're gonna be pretty good. Yeah. Damn, hold short line here. The line? The end of the runway. Yeah, we're... Alright, I'm going to set the parking brake here, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves configured for takeoff. Landing lights on. Taxi light can come off. Transponder is set. Good. I'm gonna go grab my coffee. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee, and I will be right back. Give me a second. Have you tried setting the preset? Have you tried setting preset in the window and then clicking live weather from the top and trying to change the time again? I have not. Scott said he's tried that. I've even tried deselecting live weather in online, thinking it may be the weather system. Yeah, I've tried a few different things. I don't know what the hell it is. Like I said, the sim's running pretty smooth. Flying real time, it does not upset me. I normally fly real time anyway, so it's not a huge deal to me. But streaming wise, and these flights would be really cool. Yeah, no worries. Streaming would be, it's certainly less interesting to fly in real time, but sometimes it is what it is. It's not the worst thing. I actually like flying at night anyway, but I always flew my FS economy flights, but yeah. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Same. All right, let's go. What? Doors? What do you mean doors? What's wrong? I thought we shut everything. I could have swore I checked. Stand by. I thought we had everything closed up. Let me get my flashlight out. Doors. Close all. What's wrong? Arm all the doors. Main cargo door. What the hell's wrong with it? It says it's closed. We'll just troubleshoot this right on the runway here. I don't know what the problem is here. It says it looks closed. It appears closed. The door up here says it's closed. Flaps are 5, so that's not that. Reset coding and manual close the door on EFB. I don't even think it's like, it's not even doing anything. I don't know what. We're going to go with it. That was odd. Doors auto. I think we're going with it. Door, cargo door. Main cargo door is not closed and secure. All right. All right. You know what? Disarm all. The cargo doors aren't even open anyway. That's weird. Closing, closing. This is still showing open. These were showing open before. Visually, they weren't doing anything. Is there a way in here? There is a way, I think. Ground operations, service vehicles, operations, cabin lights, doors. Entry 1, cargo forward, bulk aft, forward access, main cargo deck door open. This one's not even doing anything. Weird. Just says it's open and it's stuck open. I changed the time now in free flight, loaded into the sim, and it changed back to live time before you could even control C into the flight deck. Close this. We're going. Use the main FMC, go to failures, and clear them. Okay. Go ahead and arm all in here. Main FMC up at the top, you're saying, right? Menu, right? Menu, FMC, PMDG setup. Load state. Don't use this. Okay. Failures. I don't see failures. Is it in PMDG setup? In options, simulation colors performance. Off, realistic autopilot, position, PMDG setup. Options. Then what? Check aircraft. There it is. Failures. Active none. And then, so how do you reset all? Enable. Doors. Random. Clear all. Alright, let's see if this works. Thanks, my tech. I think, well, it still says doors auto. I think we're going with it. We gotta go, otherwise we're gonna be, we're not gonna be able to get this flight done. So we gotta get going, whether they like it or not. This thing will be chirping at me the whole damn time, but fine. It's fine.
Airspeed's alive. 80 knots.
It does say doors auto, but it's, for some reason, it's given this config. Oh, it should say doors auto. Okay.
V1.
Rotate.
Weight off wheels will shut that alarm off.
Positive rate of climb.
Up. Alright, so it should say doors auto. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but... "777 has a known bug while GSX loading where GSX breaks the cargo door." Oh, I did not know that. Alright, autopilot on. Get this flight going. Flaps up. Runway turn off lights can come off. Going up to 13,000 feet, very quick flight. Top of climb is right here, and we won't be there long. What's going on, all? Welcome in. The hit or miss bug may happen, but not. Broke 1 out of 4 flights. Really? I'm glad it stopped. I'm glad that alarm stops as soon as you get weight off wheels. Yeah, it was coming down to the down to the wire. I gotta be out of the house here by 6 for to go get my kids. So we were either gonna fly or not fly. I'm just glad it worked out the way it did. The military can fly with open ramps, so can we. There you go. This landing is going to be sketchier than the last one. At least the last one I had 3 practice tries. This one I've never landed at. See if we can get our shorts out tonight. Just do the same. Get those reversers at max the moment your mains touchdown. You got it. Give it a whirl. Had some weather move through here. Guys doing anything fun this weekend? Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to check out but caught a rainbow. Nice, sconce. Guys, Sconce and Pontiac have been doing some fun stuff if you want to join them in Discord. They've been doing some stuff in the mornings because Pontiac, it's an evening for him, but he's in Australia and Sconce is over in Europe. So they were doing some sketch approaches in different areas. I think Scardu was one of them, and flying in. They were doing group flights in the Unicom chat. So they're more than welcome to jump in and watch or hang out. I'm sure if they're in those chats. So feel free to jump in. Pontiac 9-1. Flying in tail. And Sconce caught a rainbow today. What are you flying there? A lot of stuff going on in Discord, guys. Exclamation point Discord, get you the chat and jump in. All sorts of stuff going on. Busty's still working the trucking side of things down there as well. Citation X, that's right, you said. This new dude is the new dude is looking to get banned right away. Flying VATSIM, the storm going on here, 20 knots wind gusting 35. Wow. I didn't change my climb. It says 15,000. I think we stopped at 13, so that's not what I wanted at all. 130 is what we wanted here. That way it'll tell us to stop climbing. Should be flipping into cruise now. We need to take a look at all of the low altitude is 2,300. That is R017, which is 7 miles from touchdown. Got a 3,000 foot mountain to our left when we arrive. We have a 735 foot antenna, 1,000 foot mountain. Runway height is 8 feet at sea level. In St. Martin, nice. Oh, Anox, MES. It says coming in at 2,300 at MES, huh? Okay. At MES, we need to be at 2,300. FN01 at 20. Pontiac 9-1 dropping in, trying to sneak in. He can never sneak in because I have a walk-on sound, and there is no way he can just wander in here quietly and sneak in from the background. He can't do it. Welcome in, Pontiac. How's it going? We are getting ready to do our own sketch approaches. Why MES09? Oh, there we go. FN1. We need to be at 2,300 hard. $6,000 is okay, and then we're dropping from there. I think we're all right there. Getting ready to hit top of descent here shortly. There goes your lurking. Yep, your lurking is over. Lurking is over for you. There's our island, I believe. Little Aeroconomy flights today, Pontiac. Aeroconomy. Wolf Air. FS Hub will have its own, gonna have its own, ability to kind of like branch out and have our own routes and things. This is the Aeroconomy platform. Oh, Reno. Look at that. They added some flights today. They added a lot of flights today. Fort Smith. What are these? These are like Cessna 310 flights. Yep, business jet flights. Des Moines to, what's that, Omaha? 408 Sky Courier. Low-key cargo. That's a $5,000 for a 208 Caravan. That's a long flight in a Caravan. Holy crap. Amarillo to Orange County. John Wayne. Wow. We got here. Tri-Cities. That's in a citation as well. Let's see what we got for A319 stuff. Some European ops. Geneva to Manchester. Bologna. Swedish. How was your sketch? How was your sketch landings, Pontiac? You should have seen my last one. I landed a 777 on a 7,000-foot runway. I did so good that we're now trying to do it on a 5,000-foot runway. On a Greek island that I'd never landed on. Well, yesterday I landed on that one. This one I've never landed at yet, but this will wrap up my the wildfires event. Oh wow, got a nasty storm rolling in here right now. Flash flood warning coming in, severe weather. Rain for the next hour. We got thunderstorms into the night. Pretty good storm rolling through. Got you. Weather said dust storm? Really? All right. We're getting ready to turn on our arrival here. We're basically flying out this way and then back in. And then this is our missed approach because there's a huge-ass mountain right here. What could happen? Yo! Whale photo, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I don't think I turned off our landing lights, so we'll leave them on. Thanks for the follow. Whale photo. We are on our way down. This is going to be a great series starter, man. This is I'm excited about this. Like, quick stream, 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh, it's already 3 hours already. 3 hour stream, and then two sketch landings to kick off the stream. A wildfire event. It's gonna be it'll be a good one. Be a good first episode. All right, down we go. I am going to be excited to get VATSIM back, though, and now that I've flown this a couple times, I feel that I can fly this thing back on VATSIM again, so we'll be back on VATSIM shortly. Is this hold? No, we don't. There's a hold there, but it doesn't look like we're going to be going into the hold. It really doesn't matter if we do, but Caribou landing last night was really good. I was even giving sconce instructions on how to fly through a valley. Oh boy, that is good. Very good, Letter. You just got back just in time. We're getting ready to make our turn into our second sketch landing of the night. 777 freighter, fully loaded, into a 5,000-foot runway in on the middle of one of the Greek islands. Hell is the name? Keep forgetting it. Chios. How's our weather here, by the way? Oh, wait, 8 knots coming right down the runway at us. That's not terrible. 1005 is the... That makes a difference. There we go. Uh, 5,000 is going to be interesting. 7,000 we had plenty of room, but yeah, it's going to be sketch. It's going to be sketch. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get a set of flaps out. At FedEx loaned the wildfire relief fund. They had a plane over in Greece, so we picked up the aircraft, and we're flying relief supplies into the virtual destruction area, tragedy area. They call it. What do they call it? Disaster areas. All right, we're about 7 miles from our approach turn. I'm going to go ahead and pause the music. Right, base on. You know, I haven't done yet. Drag required. You got it. We'll use sconce. Just go to the middle. And flap speed is 142. Nice. B needs slow way to hell down. Our runway right over there. Mountain right to the left of it. But our runway get right out there. Flaps 5. Oh boy, got a RTO to max. Flaps 15. At FNO, we are 7 miles out at that right there, so. Thunder outside IRL. All right, arm speed brake. Clear that. There's the runway. All right, we're armed now. Gear down. $142. Let's see. Yes. Dude. Speed brake extended. Want it armed. There we go. All right. Welcome to Nate Wolf's Sketch Approaches. My aircraft. Flaps 30. What could happen? Looks like we're landing on an aircraft carrier right now. Gears down. Brake set. Speed brake is armed. It's coming right down the runway at 6. Pretty much on the glide. A little high.
Approaching minimums.
That runway looks like my hometown of Dwight, Illinois, where they land Cessnas.
Caution, terrain.
Oh, I know.
Caution, terrain.
Oh, I know.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
What?
Caution, terrain.
Calm down. Should have taken that.
Caution, terrain.
Fine.
Caution, terrain.
We're on speed.
Caution, terrain.
On glide.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Pull off the center line.
Caution, terrain.
Pappies look good.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Calm down, guy.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Oh, my.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Can you give me my callouts instead of yelling terrain at me?
Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
20. 10.
Oh, look, they got the fire department out already. Well, not gonna lie, 388 is oh, short. What's up, Scott? What's going on, Cap Norse? How's it going, man? Oh, it was short, all right. This is like driving with you in real life. Thanks, Cap Norse. All right, let's try out this differential braking here and spin this thing around. Now it's not working. Just your standard turnaround. No worries. Standard turnaround. We're good. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was trying to get funny pictures and almost crashed. Been good. I will say we're going to get paid for this one, though. Flaps up. I think we've slowed down enough now. Look at this. You guys were ready to go, just in case. I don't think I can make it in there without hitting that building, to be honest. It's a nice little spot over here. I did get a 737 out of this airport, though. Oh, I get paid. Could you not, but please not make any noise while you almost kill us. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna pull in here, and then we'll have a little soiree. It's 5:30. We're good. We're good on time. There's not. I'm feeling pretty confident that I could do this in real life, guys. I'm pretty sure that I could land at the 737 on a 5,000-foot runway in real life. We have to get the wildfire firefighting supplies in here. These guys were ready to rock, and they're ready for their stuff already. This place is ridiculously small. I'm gonna just to give you an idea of the terminal. We're gonna park the 730 the 777 next to it. The ambulance is here already. What I do have is a special set of skills. All right, we're here, folks. Oh, man, that was ridiculously stupid. Taxi light never was on. Strobes can come off. Beacon light can... No, the beacon light should have stayed on. Engines are still going. APU is not on. Let's get that going. Nice. Nice, Pontiac. Well placed. Just give you an idea how small this airport is. I don't think these things normally land here. I could be wrong. Just take a gander at the... That's one end of the runway. That's the other end of the runway. And that's my plane right in the middle. I don't think they normally land here. But, yeah, it's... But it can be done. No idea why you would be thinking that. I'm going to go ask these guys if they got any coffee. Hang on. This is a nice little Frio scenery, too, on FlightSim.to. See if these guys have any coffee or meatloaf or something. What are you guys cooking tonight? What do you guys have? Oh, where's your kitchen, man? Like, oh no, they live in trailers out. Oh, that's terrible. Guy's backwards. He doesn't even know. He's got to back out if there's something issue with the plane. This is brutal. Let's see what these guys think. Yo, did you see what that guy just did? Look at We have a 777 here. What the hell? Funny stuff. All right, APU should be on by now. Don't be a firehouse snob. Listen, if they don't have a kitchen, I got nothing. All right. Strobe light could have been off, should have been off before. Storm light can come on. Wing light. Nav light stays on. Beacon light can now come off. Let's go ahead and put the chocks in. We took off with all of our doors open anyway. According to SimBrief, anyway. Performance tool, ground ops. Let's go ground connections, chocks in. Request a ground power. Ground power on. APU off. And GSX unload. There's no suitable parking. No kidding. No kidding. I don't think we're going to get GSX to unload us. There's probably not a likely not a ULD unloader in the well, Athens is probably the next closest one. What the? It's an interesting ground power unit. I'll press the buttons. All right, well, I don't know if anybody else is coming in here right now, but highly unadvisable. You do not have a parking spot. All right, let's see how much money we made on this. We got a landing rating of 388. It was a 26-minute flight. We were on time. And let's go over to Aeroconomy and see what we had. The World Relief Fund is now down to $3.9 million, and there's about, got left a couple hours. $2,200 hours, an hour and a half, and there's $3.9 million left in the World Fund. We were the 500th flight, I think. Our personal bank account went up to $140,000. We made almost $20,000 on that, and then another 1965 went over to the Wolf Air Aviation side of things, and see how we did here. World Event Emergency Care Packs and premium bonus of 10%. I wonder why we're not getting our live bonus. We're supposed to be getting a live bonus too. Not really sure why we're. Oh well, we made 140 grand in 2 days here. And be happy about that. Go over to get rid of this overlay here. Check out our Eleftherios. Again, very sketch flight out of Athens over here. I started hand flying about right there, and it was yelling terrain, terrain, terrain at me the entire time. And we touched down right at the beginning of the threshold, and we did bounce 371 and then a minus 79 on the second bounce. But on the yeah, that second bounce, we came over here, did a very tight turn, and then almost crashed into this building over here. That would have been absolutely stupid because I was out getting, you know, doing funny things. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not upset about that at all. I got some sketch shorts to throw out there. It's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, that's good to go, good to go. We didn't have any other APL or anything like that to do, so guys, I gotta go get my daughter. I appreciate everybody for coming in. There's a very slight possibility that I'll be back tonight. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I may just do the Delta flight offline if I have time tonight. We'll see about that, but we're gonna I gotta kind of poke around and see what I have going on. And there's a very slight, if you see me, if you want to pay attention to Discord, feel free. Exclamation point Discord will get you the Discord link, or actually right here, one on each. You guys jump into the Discord, answer the questions. That's how we keep the bots out, and we will go from there. Whoever joined today, joined the Discord today, your profile in Discord is suspect, and we will be keeping a very close eye, so I recommend mind your P's and Q's. Your profile's downright lewd. We have kids in there, and yeah, I don't know what we're watching. Just be aware. Actually, you know, probably ban your. I think that's. But at any rate, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. We just hit the 3-hour mark. That's about all the time I have. I got to be back on the road here to go get my kid in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to do my wrap-up stuff. Real quick, William Patea followed me 4 days ago while we were offline. Thank you for that, William. The letter, thank you for coming in and dropping a follow as well. Mr. Compavos dropped in and dropped 5 bits. Whale Photo came in as well and followed today also. On the YouTube side of things, I don't believe we got any... I don't think we got any new followers. We're sitting at 4649, and I believe that's where we were at the beginning of the stream. Double check here real quick, but I'm pretty sure. If you guys don't mind hitting the follow on the way out, or if you're watching the playback, please do. Everyone helps. And we'll be back. Hopefully, we'll be back at the very latest, either tomorrow night or Monday at the latest. So that's my that is my goal. We will. I'm gonna push out. We'll see. I think Itsuka is. He rated me the other day, and I think we're gonna go over and Ibanez is. We're gonna go hit Ibanez. I think he just started doing trucking. You know what? We haven't. Yo! Maddie Lynn, a Sentinel member for 4 months. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate you, man. You are the man. I appreciate you, Maddie. Thank you very much. Ending the stream off with a Sentinel member, membership or a resub. Actually, I appreciate the resub and I appreciate all the support, man. Bobby, thank you for the thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit Jitsuka tonight, guys. We raid Ibanez quite a bit, and I think Ibanez will understand. So, Jitsuka is a guy I met in at FS Expo. He is Scottish, and he's a funny dude. He's building his house, working on his house, and he comes in and he's a good guy, smart, funny. Yeah, so we're gonna head over to. Let me find him real quick. If you're on the Twitch side, Jitsuka, it is. Here he is. Go over, say hello, and we will see you guys on the next one. Enjoy your night, and yeah, be safe if you're in this storm path here. It's looking a little spicy outside, so appreciate everybody. Thanks again. I don't think anybody else dropped bits, and if you did, thank you very much. Every little bit helps. We got the new rig coming here in the next couple of weeks or so, and we will see you guys shortly. See ya!
Hey Nate, how's it going? Thank you very much for that raid. You're about to see us descend into madness now. I don't know what's going on. We're just going into Washington and whatever happened there. How was the stream? Where did you go? What did you do? 119.85 for 25 whiskey. Bye bye. I was not expecting that.
12,000 Baltimore altimeter 3005.
119.85.
12,000 United 709. Okay, stand by for the taxi. Detail 7. Super 443 heavy runway 2.
119.85. Tomac. Is that right?